So I've been asked to do a review of this tablet by a company with probably the greatest name ever. This is the Coast 13 graphics monitor by Parblo, which is my new favorite word ever. They've included some stickers here, but we'll get to that in a second. There's also a little poster. I like this guy. He's funky. No, wait. This guy. Also, I'm kind of losing it because look at this. Good morning, stud. I gotta put this on my computer just so I can just see it every single day and be reminded of the stud that I really am. Okay, so the actual tablet. This is the only pen monitor that I've ever had experience with, so I'm kind of gonna be comparing it to a Cintiq by Wacom of the same size. Inside the package is the tablet with just a whole mess of buttons, customizable, programmable keys, and a handy dandy little scroll wheel, which is very, very fun to click. There is also a crazy looking cord, a dust cloth, a glove, which is nice, the drivers included on a CD, and this weird little box that I wasn't really sure what it was at first, but it's a freaking pen box! It's so fancy. It feels really nice. It also comes with 6 extra nibs and a little doohickey to get them out. I don't know why I'm so thrilled by that. It just makes me really happy. As far as pen pressure goes, it has 2048 levels of sensitivity, and it does not support pen tilt. For comparison, the Cintiqs usually have more than 8,000 pressure levels, but the Coast 13 handles so smoothly I don't think I'd be able to tell. Like, it doesn't feel like it has very low pressure levels. I can press really, really lightly on it and it'll still pick up the strokes, so that's great, especially for people like me who don't like to bear down super hard on their tablets. The screen itself feels really nice. Like, even without the glove on, your hand can glide over it really, really easily. One thing though is things can get underneath the glass very easily. There's some cat hairs and dust that I don't think were there when I first got it that just appeared after minutes of holding it. I don't know if that's my fault or what. There doesn't seem to be a way to get them out, so that's a little troubling. The screen resolution is 1920 by 1080, which is the same as Wacom has for their Cintiqs on their website, but the screen on the Coast 13 is not quite as sharp as I would like. Maybe I'm just spoiled by like my Mac Daddy computer monitor, but I just feel like it's lacking in the resolution. I just feel like it's a little bit fuzzy. When I first started using it, the colors and the contrast were like way messed up. They didn't match what was on my computer at all. So after quite a while of messing around with them on the settings, I think I got it pretty close, but it's still not exactly the same color, and I don't think I can get it to match up completely. It works totally perfectly with Paint Tool SI and Photoshop. I haven't used that many other programs with it, so I don't know, but I hear that it has some problems with open source programs like GIMP and Krita, so you might want to check up on that if you use those programs. The pen itself doesn't need to be charged. It has an eraser on it, which is super great. I kind of wish that the button on the side was a little bit more raised, but that's just a personal preference. I don't know. I've been using it for a few days now. My biggest problem with it is that the colors aren't very true to life. So a lot of times I just end up looking up at my computer screen instead of the tablet to make sure that the colors are okay. But there's almost no lag, very little parallax. There's a little bit of space, but that's to be expected. It's bigger than the tablet that I normally use, but it's light enough that you can carry it around with you. You know, coming from a beginner to pen monitors like this, I think that this will be a really good tablet for a beginner. There wasn't a whole lot of fuss setting it up, except for I forgot to uninstall my Wacom drivers, so the pen sensitivity didn't work, but that was my bad. The Wacom Cintiq Pro 13 is $1,000, whereas the Parblo Coast 13 is only $345. So it's less than half of a price of a Cintiq of the exact same size. And while you may be sacrificing pressure levels and other things, I think it's really worth it because it feels like just a good sturdy tablet. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this and I hope it was at least a little bit helpful. I'll be back next week with another tablet review, and keep an eye out for more speed paints because I am going to be using the heck out of this thing. Also, if you want to support me and what I do and help me be an artist as a career, I have a Patreon where you can get so much, just so much exclusive art that I don't post anywhere else. There's a ton of stuff. There's also some public posts over there if you want to go browse. Then there's physical rewards that you can get, like pins with my art on them and handwritten thank you notes, you know. But thank you so much for watching. See you next week.